Alrighty, everybody, welcome to episode 6 of the Y2K-ish podcast. I am Sarah, and with me as usual is Jay, and we got a super episode here for you today. We're going to talk Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is happening later today. Seattle Seahawks versus the New England Patriots. Having to grow up with that, Patriots dynasty in our young adulthood is just
They
over it.
shouldn't be Super Bowl good already, and it's just we had to suffer through the Tom Brady era, and now it looks like they may be good again. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, they did have a pretty easy path to get to Super Bowl, even though they did defeat the Bills, who were pretty good this year for the most part.
That seems to be the Bills' MO, though. It's like they just can't make it to the day.
Mhm.
They'll get there, but then they're like, you know what? We don't want to go further. It's not our time.
When we go back to our time, our childhood, the 90s, we had some pretty good Super Bowls, mostly dominated by, the NFC.
Yes.
Speaking of the Bills, they had the unfortunate of losing 4 Super Bowls in a row early. We never let Bills fans forget that, of course.
That's right.
And of course, you being the Cowboys fan from back then, you had 3 in that decade between 90 and 99.
It's sadly like the best and worst thing that could have happened to me because it started my 37-year toxic relationship with the Cowboys. So it happened.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you guys have been back since 96,
Not even close.
unfortunately. But, had to get that one in there.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles.
Yes, Eagles, go Birds. We were there last year. Just a rough year this year, but that's all right.
It was a weird year for y'all.
Yeah. Showed glimmers of hope and then glimmers of despair. But I'm gonna throw a couple images up here for you. Winning Super Bowl moments from the 90s. We'll get your opinion here.
All right.
First one, of course, towards the later 90s, 97, I believe it was. Elway winning the big one finally.
He deserved it. I have a friend that's a diehard, just crazy ass Broncos fan, and that's like the key years why. And I understand it. If your team is good when you're a kid, you're with that team for life. But he deserved it.
Immediate thoughts with this one. I want to put it there.
That was the LT Bowl, and God Almighty, this freak athlete. I'm a big LT fan. Don't do drugs.
And of course, last one here.
That hurts. That hurts.
Part of the Dallas dynasty.
The Dallas dynasty, man. Aikman with the triplets, and God, there was just growing up in Texas is crazy because there's children's books written about Troy Aikman. I don't know if you know or not, but I mean, if you live in Dallas, you probably do because you read them as a kid as your curriculum. And to kind of know some of the behind the scenes on Troy Aikman's life and then getting to the Cowboys to the Super Bowl winning, it's an amazing story. But like I said earlier, that started the 37-year toxic relationship of it's our year and it's not our year. It's not been our year.
It's been like that for a while. But now now that you've moved to Detroit, you're starting to adapt the Detroit ways.
Yes. I forgot what winning felt like. It feels good. I mean, this year being an outlier, Detroit had some rough spots, some inconsistencies, but the last 2 years, it was um it was good to see a winning team and be in a city with a winning team because the city felt it. The city was vibrating. It was buzzing. There was an energy going through, and hopefully we get back to that next year.
We'll see. Let's talk some Super Bowl commercials from back in the day. I got some pictures. we'll go over a couple and our other favorites. This one was a classic. You remember what this one is? Just seeing that still image.
Oh, I don't.
So this was a Pepsi commercial.
Okay.
It's security footage from a Coca-Cola delivery driver
Oh,
who decided to buy the Pepsi, and the case just collapsed on him.
yes.
And in the background, they're playing that song "Your Cheating Heart."
I remember it now. That was a good one. That so it's always the Pepsi and Coke rivalry commercials are always great. I love
Mhm.
those.
They're great. Of course, you had Budweiser back in the day with the Clydesdale horses. Those were tradition. You always waited to see what they were going to do.
Love those horses. The horses and the dog that one season, or the puppy.
Yes.
Jesus, that was great.
I remember when Fox had the Super Bowl, and they always did like the robot battles in between quarters. Who was going to win was, which robots were going to win. You could almost like try and figure out what their scores were going to be. We have this classic.
Oh, that's a good one.
MJ
Ah,
and Bird playing horse for the McDonald's.
this is probably we got that McDonald's campaign was great, but it probably got a lot of people to eat McDonald's that we probably shouldn't have been eating McDonald's.
This is back in the supersize it days as well.
Yep. Would you like to supersize it for $1 extra? Shit, why not? You asked.
Shit, I can't say no. Yeah, go
There's
ahead.
a lot of people that couldn't say no.
So many good memories from them. Um, what other commercials do you remember growing up that were really good favorites?
So we talked about the Clydesdales, okay? But for me, it's always either the was
Oh yes.
that
Man,
had such a
how
hold
many
on me.
next day, school, everyone through the halls in the classroom. What's up? For
Was
years because he'd forget about it, and there's a new one
right.
where it was Bud the frogs. Bud
Why?
wise.
Er. They had that parodied on Family Guy where a crocodile eats the frogs and goes Coors.
Yes. Oh, Family Guy.
Uh, I'll tell you one, and I just had this conversation with a friend of mine and his kid. But you remember Puppy Monkey Baby? That thing was creepy as shit. And
Trying to remember. I'm sure if I saw it, maybe it would jog a memory.
I can't remember what the hell it was for, but it's this half puppy, half monkey, half baby, just Puppy Monkey Baby, Puppy Monkey Baby. I'm like, this thing is creepy. Let me see if I Google it. What the hell was that for?
Those are always the ones that get you talking the next day, not because of it was great, but it's like, what was that commercial about?
Right. Oh, apparently it was Mountain Dew, Puppy Monkey Baby. There you go.
Okay.
It's it right there. If I can. Whoop.
Oh yeah. I remember now.
I don't know how the hell people do that. They're like, ooh, can you see it? Nah. Puppy head, monkey arm, and torso, baby legs.
Yeah, I think we always wondered, what Budweiser was going to do. Coke versus Pepsi, who was going to win that rivalry.
Right.
And then, of course, Doritos or Lay's usually had a good commercial as well.
I liked the mid 2000s. I want to, because we were in the 90s. We'll go a little later. Mid 2000s kind of was like the resurgence of the Old Spice commercials. They used to put out some real good ones.
Yes. And then, of course, you had, during the .com boom, the GoDaddy commercials, Monster.com.
Oh, I missed the GoDaddy commercials. They used to be really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Or like the one that I think they had, like Danica Patrick was like their big freaking push for GoDaddy at one time.
Yeah. I want to say, recently, you're not really getting too many great ones. Um, you might get one or two good ones a year.
Right.
I think the fact you can see them online ahead of time sometimes now, it kind of ruins the mystique.
Yeah, it ruins the fun because I mean, half of
Mhm.
the thing for the Super Bowl, especially if there's teams on that you don't like. If
Yeah,
you're not with one of the teams, you have the commercials and the halftime show, and you're set. Don't ruin one half of
hmm
the other half you get by looking online for the commercials, man. You're killing it.
exactly, exactly. So I looked up out of curiosity, I looked to see how much Super Bowl commercials cost through the decades. 1990, you're looking at $700,400 for a 30-second
That's
commercial.
back in
Almost
the
seems like a
night.
bargain now.
Yeah.
2000 is when you hit the $2.2 million range for a 30-second ad. 2010 was 2.95 million, so not as big of a jump in that 10 years. This year, 2026, I'm assuming there's a range. It's $8 to $10 million, depending on. I'm assuming who you are and when you wanted that commercial.
So I had this conversation with a friend the other day. We were talking about why they wouldn't move the Super Bowl to like a Saturday because everyone's always dog ass tired a day after Super Bowl because it's like, dude, we spent all day cooking, partying, doing whatever. It was like, well, why don't you just put it on a Saturday? And my friend brought up a good point with ad space on Saturday is not the same price as prime time Sunday night. So that's why they would probably never move it. I don't know. Makes sense.
It's tradition. Why not?
Yeah, that is true.
All right. We are going to stick with one more category here. We're going to talk top 10 halftime shows.
Ooh.
I'm going to go reverse order 10 to 1. I'm going to tell you who my top 10 are. You're going to tell me where I'm probably wrong because we have similar music tastes in some areas, but mostly different.
Okay.
Probably going to get flamed right at the beginning here, but number 10 from 2013, I'm going to say Beyonce.
I won't hit you too hard. It wasn't great.
Mhm. I mean, Beyonce, there's certain limitations when you get 12 to 13 minutes.
Right.
Number 9, I'm going to go with Prince from 2007.
Ooh, that's low.
I gotta say, I remember certain parts of it. I couldn't really, without having to go back and watch it, there really weren't too many big moments I can remember specifically. But I remember it being a good performance. Definitely top 10 worthy.
Okay.
Number 8, I know will pack some heat for me. I'm just not a fan of his music though. From last year, Kendrick Lamar.
And you put that above Prince, and you didn't like the music that much.
I mean, it was a good performance. Various aspects of it was really good.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Number 7 from 21, The Weekend.
I liked the weekends. Seven feels right.
Mhm. Number 6, because it was iconic, especially for its time. From 1993, Michael Jackson.
I'll give you Mike.
Number 5 from 2014, I'm going Bruno Mars.
I don't remember Bruno's that much.
From number 4 from 2015, Katy Perry.
The Shark Super Bowl. That
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, that shark just took it over.
He became the story. We
Oh,
should put,
oh.
we should put Left Shark featuring Katy Perry because that's really what the show was.
It really was. It became a whole costume.
Number 3 from 2020, Shakira and J Lo.
They did have a good set. I enjoyed it.
Mhm. Number 2 from 2017, Lady Gaga.
I like it. That
Mhm.
was that right along the time of that movie release? with her and Bradley Cooper.
Yes, I think it was right before that. It's also like right at the beginning where she jumped. It was pre-recorded, but she jumped out of the plane at the beginning of her second.
Yeah. Okay. I
And then
remember that
number
one.
one from 22 was a combination of Dre, Snoop, Mary J. Blige, and Eminem.
That was the bar. Like when you get into like now
Mm-hmm.
era's Super Bowl halftimes, that one there, it's because it had everything. It had, God bless them, a lot of old people jumping up and popping out hips because they were just getting down.
It hit that nostalgia factor, from the time when we were growing up. Made it feel
Yep,
new and fresh.
I did. It was good. It's not a
Mm-hmm.
bad list. So some places I would go up and down, and no glaring omissions. I mean, I won't fight too hard on Usher not being in there, but it was a good
When I
list.
was doing the list, he was probably in the 11 to 12 range.
I could see that. I'm happy you didn't put Maroon 5 up in here and your
I
10
know.
because it's an unknown thing about me is I cannot stand Adam Levine.
No, I think he would have been at the top four, maybe worst. He would have top three for worst. That was a brutal year.
See, this is why we're friends. That's okay. See, we can keep
Mhm.
doing this.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, so next list we got coming up here. I'm gonna make you play a game here. We are going top 10. I was trying. I was thinking about where we were going to go with top 10 game list here. We've done, you know, the natural field was Nintendo, but I decided to switch it up. I'm going to make you guess the top 10 best rated PlayStation 1 games.
All right.
I'm going to put a twist on it. You get 15 guesses. See how many of the top 10 you can get.
Okay. The heat is on.
The heat is on. I'm much.
Um, this is gonna be good. I played a lot of PlayStation. The OG PlayStation was one of my first consoles. I think outside of we had the SNES, Super Nintendo, and then I think we had the PlayStation, and then we got a 64. Um, we did it backwards. We should have got the
Mhm.
64 first. Had a lot more phones
That's,
with 64.
that's right. I'm pretty sure I had the PlayStation 2 before I had the PlayStation 1, so it's okay.
Let's go with, I'm thinking just all time PlayStation classics. Crash Bandicoot has to be up there.
Crash Bandicoot. I'm going to give this one to you. Number one is not on the list, but number two is number 10.
Nice. Um, Twisted Metal franchise was real big for the one. We do Twisted Metal.
No Twisted Metal game was in the top 10.
Wow.
To make it hurt even more, not even the top 25.
Wow. Okay. I guess I didn't like good games. PS1's God of War, and I mean it's still a freaking money making franchise. Let's go God of War.
God of War did not make the list.
Jesus Christ. Um, how is that possible?
Was God of War not out till PS3?
Oh, is it? I don't know. I'll have to go back and look. So I need to adjust my thinking. Let's go back to actual PS1 runs that I know are PS1. Let's go with the Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider came in at number 6.
Hell yeah. Uh, yeah, the Tomb Raider. Oh. Spiral, the dragon.
Let me see. He.
Before I get killed in the
Fire.
comments, I am leaving off some of the bigger, obvious names.
So Spyro 2 was on there, but he came in at number 12.
Well, that sucks. Let's pull
To
out
go
some
back
big names because
to
I'm
go
I'm
back, the
losing.
original God of War came out on PlayStation 2.
Oh, so it was barely okay. That's not bad. Let's pull out some big hitters. Let's get it out of the way. The OG Resident Evil.
One not on there, but Resident Evil 2 was number 7.
I'll take it. We got to get Snake out of the way. Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid, number 1.
Yes. Love those games. Metal Gear, just so great. I think that was the only game I actually got my dad into until Splinter
Yeah.
Cell came out.
Metal Gear Solid being 1 feels right. I should mention this list is based off IGN as well.
Good to know. Um, Before a friend of mine, if they see this and tries to kill me, Final Fantasy has to be top five.
Final Fantasy 7 is in the number 2 spot.
Ooh, very nice. The remaster itself made a lot of money.
Oh,
So,
yeah. And also, for record, Final Fantasy 9 came in at 14.
ooh. See, this is where I'm going to have issues because I've done all the big ones that I played. Um,
So you've gotten half the top 10. You've gotten 5, and you've missed
Twisted
3.
Metal throws me
Missed
off. I cannot believe that. Uh, God, let's see. PS1, PS1. There would have been no real good wrestling games on at that time. Madden franchises wouldn't have been popping yet, but PS1 specific. Fight games. Soul Calibur was better, but Tekken was more known. Let's go Tekken.
Tekken 3 at number 8.
Mmm. Cleaning up the dirt. I don't want to use a guess on Soul Calibur. That's was what I played. Soul Calibur to me was the better of the two. Um,
I was still a Mortal Kombat girl. Mortal Kombat was my
see,
G.
I was Mortal Kombat on the Sega. Um,
Hmm.
didn't really get into it on the PlayStation.
Was it Soul Calibur, one of them, that did like a special character for each
Yep.
system? Like Nintendo, I think you can get Link as one of your fighters. Okay.
Yeah. Soul Calibur, like the later iterations, had Vader in one season, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Uh, let's see what else was good on PlayStation back in the day.
I will give you one hint
Okay,
if you want. You can use it whenever you're ready.
let's go because I'm running empty.
One of the games in the top 5 is a racing game.
Racing. Uh, oh. What was PlayStation's answer? Well, it wasn't really the answer. Xbox's answer was Forza. It was
Hmm.
Gran Torino.
Yes.
They
Gran
made the
Turismo
movie.
2 at number 4.
Yeah, they that actually got a movie. Um, shit, I think I'm out. I don't know. That was a hard one. I had to use the one help, but I did good.
Hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 10. I'll take it.
Think about X Games.
Was Tony Hawk back then? Do Pro
Tony Hawk
Skater.
Pro Skater. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 is number 5.
Ooh. Spent a lot of time with that game too. I can't believe I didn't think about that.
I think there hasn't really been many reiterations of the game.
No, like they just recently remastered that for the next gen.
Hmm. So you got
Um,
number 3 and number 9. Number 9, I've never even heard of this game, so I can't really give you a hint on that. Number 9 Originated, I want to say, on the NES.
Ooh. Well, I was gonna say Paw the Rapper, but no.
Papa the Rapper came in at 25.
I'm surprised. I never played it. I just always know I've heard of it. Oh, jeez, Louise. NES. Ninja Gaiden?
Ninja Gaiden was not on the list.
Wow. Okay. You make a lot of ninjas upset. Game was awesome. Number 9. No Zelda?
Not for PlayStation.
Not for PlayStation. Yeah, no, wrong console.
Think vampires.
Oh, Castlevania.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night was number 3.
Jeez, Louise, I didn't even think. Was not a bad remake on Netflix either. What's 9?
Number 9, I'll give this one to you. There's a game called Vagrant Story.
Never heard of it.
Me neither, but apparently it was popular.
Well, it did a lot better than I expected.
So number 11 was Driver. 12 was Spyro 2. 13, which I can't believe you didn't say, was Silent Hill.
Oh, what?
That was the original.
Yeah.
14 was Final Fantasy 9. 15 was Xenogears. 16 was Ridge Racer Type 4. 17 was Final Fantasy Tactics. 18 was Soul Reaver Legacy of Kain. Siphon Filter at 19. Crash Team Racing at 20. Ape Escape at 21. Medal of Honor at 22. Wow. Spider-Man at 23. Oddworld at 24. And Parappa the Rapper at 25.
No love for the Spider-Man. Spider-Man was fun.
Mm-hmm. Especially the ones back on the Sega Genesis. Those were fun.
Oh, yeah. The Spider-Man Venom game and Ultimate Carnage?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hella fun.
All right. We got a quick couple minutes here before we wrap it up. Let's go meme time. I got 2 quick memes here. Get those pulled up here.
Meme.
One has to go. Classic comedy.
This is just evil. I can't say Flubber because that may be my favorite out of all of them. Miss Robin Williams dearly.
I'll put that at my number 2. Flubber's number 2 for me.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is my 2.
That's my 1.
Nice.
I think for me, I'm eliminating George of the Jungle.
I think I'm going to have to do it too because Dr. Dolittle, I think, is going to eke it out just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're all great movies. That's not.
Yeah, they're all classics. But rewatchability, I'll have more fun with Dolittle than George.
Yeah. All right. Last one here. Who is... Let me pull its caption out so we can read the whole thing here. Who's the worst?
Okay. Oh, this is a good one. The top seed is going to be tough on this one. Oh my god.
I mean, you can make a strong case for any of them.
Right. I'm going number 1, Jenny, because Jenny's fucked up. That poor Forrest. You're 1. You're pretty clear 1 to me. You could have been the 2, but you're the 1. Mm-hmm. You know there was room on that damn door, Rose. Rose is my 2.
Yes.
That bitch. She just let him die.
See, my 1, 2. I'm going Rose number 1 because, like you said, there was room on that door, and that caused a death.
Right.
Forrest didn't die because he was friend zoned by Jenny. Rose is number 1 easily.
Well, he also got stuck with the kid, though.
Yeah. I don't think he really cared, though. He was all right with that.
Right.
My number 2 is my number two is Grandpa Joe because you're acting all invalid, like you can't get up out of that damn bed. Oh, free tour to a candy factory? I can jump up and dance around. Yippee ki yay! No, back down, Grandpa Joe. You're number two in the worst.
I, I saw someone say that the other day on TikTok. It's like somebody asking Grandpa Joe to work, and he's laid up in the bed like he's dying, but he gets to go get chocolate. And he's jumping all around. Poor Grandpa Joe. We were just excited for you. He's my he'll be my three.
Danny's my three. John, villain, yeah, but he can sit at number four just fine.
Yeah, because I mean, he did he clearly is not a good person, but he was kind of just like a curious scientist. If you know any scientific people or even anybody with like an autistic mind,
Mhm.
when you get stuck on something, you really want to see that shit happen. So he really liked dinosaurs, and by damn, he was gonna make sure that happened.
Almost did. Almost got it. Perfect.
Yeah, see, we're close, and I got this close to putting Rose as one because really, there was space on that door.
There was. All right. Well, that'll wrap it up for us here.
That was my
Um,
favorite thing of all time.
next weekend, I'm definitely watching Matrix. So next episode, episode 7, is gonna be the Matrix episode. All right, and let's go Seahawks tonight. All right. Thank you everybody for joining us, and have a great rest of your evening.